If you're running a business and you're struggling to keep up with video creation while managing everything else, this video is for you. With AI, the video creation process has become much easier. So let me show you how you can implement these video generation tools into your workflow today. If you're new to the channel, my name is Matt and I'm super passionate about creating AI solutions for businesses, especially on the sales and marketing side of things. And a few videos ago, I actually went over a fully automated content creation system that did not cover video generation. So in this video, I decided to go over two AI video generation tools, which are Invideo and Synthesia. They serve a little bit different purposes, but you'll see what I'm talking about just in a second. And if you're interested to try them on your own, I'll leave the link for both of those down in the description below. So let's jump into the computer right away. So the first thing you'll see once you click on the link on the description for Invideo.io is this landing page over here. And essentially Invideo is a tool that creates videos from text prompts. You guys can explore this a little bit, but essentially, like as it was showing here on this clip, you give one sentence and it comes up with a bunch of stock footage and a bunch of audio voiceovers as well that you can use to create videos that are very good for social media. So let me actually show you guys what this looks like before we go into the use cases that I think this would be useful for. I have already created an account. This is a free account, by the way. They do have a paid version, but I'm just testing this tool out before I commit to this as well. And to get us started, I'm just going to give a brief instruction that I had copied from before, which is create an informational TikTok video about the top 3 reasons why businesses should consider using AI in their marketing and sales teams. And I actually did not test this prompt before, but we'll see what it comes up with. Before we actually run this prompt, I actually wanted to show you guys this, which are the workflows and plugins, which essentially let you select kind of like the type of platform that you want. I'm not exactly sure why it's not letting me scroll down here, but let's take Instagram Reel for an example. And it kind of gives you this structured approach to creating the prompt and creating what you want. I'm going to go with the raw approach of just giving it a broad prompt and seeing what it comes up with and then try to edit later on. But here you can say anything that you want to create your Instagram Reel about, the type of background music, the language. It does pick up the language based on the language that you're using on your prompt anyways. And then here you have a few other settings as well, like for the type of voice, and the type of accent as well. And you can also play around with the add subtitles or not add subtitles, as well as the stock footage portion over down there. So I'm just going to give a very simple prompt and see what it comes up with before we actually try using those workflows and plugins. So there are a few steps that Invideo actually goes over before it creates the whole thing. First, it starts by analyzing the prompt, and then it actually gives you this page over here. And it kind of like deduces a few things, it assumes a few things before it creates the video. So it's asking me about the audience, the look and feel, and the platform that we're using. I already gave information on the platform for the prompt, but this is information that I could have given as well in the prompt, and it would have helped. I'm going to say that business owners are my target audience. The look and feel can be clean. Let's change it to clean instead of bright, just for the sake of it, and I'll keep it on TikTok. And then once you select that, it starts analyzing the video, planning the music, coming up with the voiceover, and doing that step by step. It really doesn't take long, but I'm just gonna wait until this is done before we come over.
If you don't like falling behind but still use old methods, then you need AI now. AI isn't just for tech giants anymore. It's time for your business to level up. Here are the top 3 reasons why your marketing and sales teams need AI right now.
Wow, so this video is like a full minute long, but just 25 seconds in, I can see that it came up with like a decent script. Like the hook is not amazing, but we have some stock footage going on in the background, which makes me like happy that kind of like the stock footage is kind of relevant, not incredibly relevant, but if you want to create like a channel or something that is faceless anyways, you might just end up using a lot of stock footage regardless. So for the editing portion, there's actually a very simple way that we can do this. We can actually just like say exactly what we want over here. Let's just start with add subtitles. I was going to say add subtitles and highlight the word that they're saying, but let me not get ahead of myself. So far it looks like, yeah, it looks like the subtitles are like quite in the middle, which is okay, but not exactly what I was looking for. Can you include more words appearing in the subtitles? I'm actually really impressed with this prompt editing over here, and I'm gonna play around with it a little bit before we come back with the final results. But so far, adding subtitles, adding more text to the subtitles, and then highlighting the word that the speaker is saying, it's done all of that really, really quickly to the video. And that on its own is already like a huge feature for this tool. But I just wanted to show you guys really quickly what you can do as well. is that you can go ahead and click on edit, and you can edit manually everything. You can also upload your media if you already have videos that you've recorded in the past and you just want to use this for the subtitles, for the background music, and for the voiceovers. You can definitely do that here, or you can do a mix of your own media and stock footage as well, which I think would be really nice, especially for a video like this, like 3 reasons why you should use AI. You can like have some floating text that you create on Canva that comes in, and then you kind of just use those to be in like your placement holders for each one of the 3 tools, for example, and then kind of just use the stock footage to fill in the information around. So you could definitely use that. But anyways, I feel like I'm having too many ideas over here. I'm gonna go and play around with this setup over here and change this video a little bit to see what would look a little bit nicer on TikTok. And then we'll move over to have some final results, and we'll go over to Syntehsia. So you can see the final results for this video now.
AI isn't just for tech giants anymore, it's time for your business to level up. Here are the top 3 reasons why your marketing and sales teams need AI right now. Reason 1, efficiency. AI tools like Zapier and Calendly can handle repetitive tasks like sorting emails, scheduling meetings, and even data entry. This frees up your team to focus on what really matters, building relationships and driving sales. Reason 2, personalization. AI can analyze customer data to deliver personalized experiences. Tools like HubSpot and Salesforce can provide custom recommendations, targeted ads, and tailored content. It's like having a personal assistant for each customer. Reason 3, insights. AI can crunch massive amounts of data to give you valuable insights. Platforms like Google Analytics and IBM Watson mean better decision-making and more accurate forecasting. No more guessing games. So there you have it, efficiency, personalization, and insights. Don't let your business fall behind. Embrace AI today. Follow us for more tips and tricks to keep your business ahead of the curve.
I think there was one part of the stock footage missing at the very end there. I'm not sure. I'm going to double check the video, but I might have deleted it last minute by accident. And as you guys can see, it's really easy to get started creating videos with AI. I just wrote like a single sentence prompt and it came up with something. And then with like a few prompts of editing, it came up with something that someone could actually post on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels and create a faceless YouTube Shorts channel, which is something that I've seen people do quite often. Not exactly sure on the effectiveness of those channels, if they actually are able to monetize at some point or not, because I'm assuming that's the game plan for that kind of channel. But it's definitely something to be considered over here. So this is just a little taste of what you can do with Invideo AI. But if you do get the upgraded plan, you can actually clone your voice as well. So you can give it a little file of you speaking, and it will clone your voice and make you into a speaker that you can use to create these videos as well. And they have a few different other paid features that you can explore, like the watermarks and the music and everything else in between. One thing that's a little bit tricky with Invideo is that there's no make integration for this video. So if you watch this other video that's going to be popping up over here, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. When I created the fully automated content creation system, you didn't even have to touch anything and it would come up with content for you. Here, there's no way for you to connect make.com to Invideo as of right now, but there are other ways that you can work around it. I do think, as I said on the other video, that you do need an editing step at least when you're creating AI content. So what you could do, for example, is come up with video ideas using an automation that grabs news coming in every day, and then these ideas turn into prompts that you can then copy and paste over here, and you can do the editing yourself and the posting yourself as well. Syntehsia, however, which is the next tool that we're going to take a look at, does have a make integration. So you could, in theory, create an automation that creates videos within Syntehsia and post it automatically. I wouldn't recommend that. I think you have to review your content before you post it online. Very big step there for me, especially when it comes to reputation. But you could at least create an automation that creates a draft using Syntehsia. So why don't we start going over to Syntehsia? Because personally, I don't think that social media is the best use of Syntehsia as of right now. So when you click on syntehsia.io in the description below, this is the first thing that you're going to see. And as you guys can see, the headline is kind of really similar to what they show at Invideo. They talk about turning text into video in minutes. And even though that's true, I do think that Syntehsia has much different use cases in comparison to Invideo. So let's just hover over the solutions part of things. So the main difference between these two platforms is that Syntehsia focuses a lot more on creating AI avatars, which essentially means that you're creating fake people to be in front of the camera and to have a person in front of the camera to lip syncing to the voiceover. Meanwhile, Invideo uses the stock footage and a voiceover. These two different tools can make a huge difference when you're making content or social media, but I think Synthesia kind of excels in a bunch of different categories, like creating personalized product demos or translating multiple videos into different languages, and even training your sales team across the world using that translation tool or not, and creating something a little bit more engaging for your sales team as well. And speaking of use cases, they actually have this page with all of their case studies that have a lot of big brand names, including Heineken over here, that they use as their flagship case study. But the one that I wanted to show you guys is actually this Zoom case study. Zoom, the video software that everybody was using during the pandemic, has used Syntehsia to train their sales team, and they have reported 90% time savings, over 200 videos created, and up to $1,500 saved in cost of savings per employee. For that different use case of translating, they actually have this case study with David Beckham, the famous football player, if you guys are familiar with. And when I say football, I mean soccer. I am Brazilian, so just slide with it. And essentially they translated this Malaria No More campaign into multiple different languages and got some insane results, as you guys can see in the corner over here as well. And last but not least, they have DocuLife over here, which is more of like a startup that was using Synthesia to create these personalized product demos because they didn't have, from what I understand, they didn't have enough of a sales team, but they had the demand for these demos. So they created like these self-paced product demos for their leads, and they generated 20 times more explainer videos than they were creating before. Anyways, really cool use cases. So let's just jump into the tool and let me show you guys what this is all about. So when you log into Synthesia, this is the first thing that you're gonna see. Over here on the left-hand corner, we have a few features, and over here on the top, we can create a new video, use the AI video assistant, or import a PowerPoint, which is really cool. I haven't tried that one yet. But I want to start a new video and I want to pick from a template. So when you click on that, it actually gives you a bunch of different templates that you can pick from. I'm just going to pick from a random one. Let's go with this dialogue training video. And we'll create a video inside of Synthesia, and I'll go over the process of doing this with you guys. Nice, so our template opened. As you guys can see, there's a few features on the top over here that we're gonna go over, but this to me has a very PowerPoint look and feel to it. Because over here on the left hand side, we have what they call scenes, and scenes are essentially slides, slides with these AI avatars that you can add voiceovers to them. So when you click on adding a new scene, it actually gives you a bunch of different templates that you can pick from, and you can go from there. And I'm just going to pick a few random ones, and I'm going to draft a scenario. And you can go ahead and add as many scenes as you want. Obviously, more scenes means longer, and I'm just going to add 3 of these ones over here as of right now. And I'll add a thank you scene at the very end as well. And now let's take a look at the icons on the top. Let's see, they have a few different avatars that we can pick from. And we're using Alex as of right now. I want to use Jimmy as well. I think I can pick 2 for this type of scenario. So we can go ahead, click on Alex, delete Alex. You're not my avatar anymore. I want Jimmy to be here. And with just that drag and drop feature, you kind of change one avatar to the other. A different thing that we can use is to use this space feature over here, which essentially changes the background. And from what it looks like, these are all AI generated backgrounds, and you can go ahead and select whatever one you want. And you can also go ahead and change the blur if you want. You can also go ahead and just add text as you would normally, and just say hi, hello. But since it already has these features over here, I'm not going to be adding any additional text. And the media and shape options are the same thing. If you're doing like a product demo, using these shape options might be really nice for you to point out things and circle other things. And the media option kind of relies on stock footage for images and videos to fulfill your slides over here as well. And last but not least, over here at the bottom, you have your script, and you can change the speaker of the script depending on who you want to say that part, which is really cool. We're going to try to use that feature since it's kind of like a dialogue training video. And you can also listen to whatever they're saying by clicking over here on the preview scene. But the AI avatars won't actually move until you generate the video. Only once the video is downloaded, they'll have their little hand gestures and their lip syncing and whatnot. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to write up a dialogue over here so we have a bit of a more concrete look into this tool, and I'll come back to you in just a second. Okay guys, so I have exported the video and I've played around with the features a little bit. I think think the features were really intuitive to understand. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys the final product. So let's just take a look.
Hi, my name is Alex.
And my name is Jimmy. In this training, we will go over how to handle objections.
First, listen. Attentively listening to our potential clients is the best way to start a conversation. Second, be empathetic. Put yourself in our client's position. Third, provide an actionable solution. Let's see an example. Hi, Jimmy. I don't have the money to pay for your product.
I hear you, and I want to give a great solution for you. Can I give you a 10% discount?
Jimmy, I don't have a job, and you are selling to the wrong person.
I see your issue, and I am sorry this situation is happening to you. I just checked my system and I can hire you to be my assistant. Then, you will have the money to buy our product. Sounds fair?
Deal. I hope you learned how to solve objections like Jimmy. Thank you for watching, and apply your learnings in your next sales call.
Well, and that's Syntehsia, folks. Well, jokes aside, this is a very interesting tool to use. I did think that the lip syncing on Alex was much better than the lip syncing on Jimmy, but so far, like, the idea works here. If you want to train your team on different types of dialogue and you want to create these videos in bulk, you can do it really fast. If you want to translate these videos to send it to a team in a different country, you can do that really fast as well. And when it comes to the make automation, what I was thinking was a make automation that receives the information from a lead form, creates a template or creates a video based off of a template, and just inputs the name of the person, the name of the company, makes it a little bit more personalized, and send it straight to their inbox. And you can definitely use Syntehsia to do that. Maybe I'll do that in a different video, and if I do it, I'll leave the card over here as well for you guys to watch it, but I haven't done that yet. But yeah, in conclusion, both of these tools have very nice features that you can play around with. I do think that Invideo for this context is really nice for social media, and Syntehsia works better for these corporate environments when you're creating training videos or personalized product demos, for example. I do think that each one plays to their strength in that sense. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video all the way until the end. I hope that this high-level overview of these two tools gave you some ideas on how you can use each one of them in your business. And well, if you are interested in implementing AI solutions into your business, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email is down below, together with a few different templates that I've put together, and you can just fill out the Google Forms to get those templates as well. As of right now, I am helping people for free, so if you are early enough to this video, just reach out to me and I might just help you set up one of these systems for your business, because I really want to get good at doing these things before I start charging for them. That will happen at some point, but not as of right now. And essentially, I just want to say thank you so much for watching all the way until the end of the video, and just subscribe to the channel if you're interested in learning more about AI solutions that integrate well with sales and marketing, and watch the video that's going to be appearing over here. I'm pretty sure that YouTube has picked an amazing video for you to watch as well. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.